elections. Ayama elections, they are already gone. That's why in Dero yapite so that we can move on. Because kulibamo, in some of you who are lingering, still fantasizing, still thinking, no, haka inde ichile makuti alusa. Awe talelusa. Techalusa my elections apa. No, UPND, karaka shimwe. Kakalawa, kaleba, no, UPND, muri wafya, mukamonefika chitika, after parliament is dissolved, uyo moyo, moyo, naya, na vambi na vaya, avena sande chanda, varia vamina mieveripo. I told you, those MPs that were meeting President Aka in the Chile, that day when I was telling you, we had about 22 MPs who have gone to UPND. 22 MPs who have gone to UPND. Are you seeing anyone moving from UPND going to the opposition? Because tapari window of change, ngamleva mona. Some of them would have been crossing over to the opposition. Fueva tamba ma elections, fueva tamba pa ma window of change. Fueva tambile ko window of change yam 1991. People were crossing from UNIP going to MMD. A number of them was at one saba badi mu MMD. They crossed going to badi mu UNIP. They crossed going to UNIP. Badi mu UNIP crossing over to MMD because they saw that there is window of change. Kem Twankane, Kem 2011, people also crossed. They crossed from MMD coming to PF. Basi uvya masebo. Badi kuna nikani, badi kukusaidi. But bakrosa, vaisho kukusaidi. And some of these people, they have been there really. They have been there. Avena Felix Mtati. Na ikosa. Ningu mwatu wa mdala wa Felix Mtati wale wendelea wa vice president. Una imwe teka nyena imwe. Eri ashili ripono mba kuli konkoti no mba pali vice president. Abantu na bambo kuvendelera u vice president. Na bambo kuvendelera u vice president. Awe. Muteka nisha aka indechile malekeni aka indechile masari vice president. He knows you. He knows different people. He knows. Na bana lumango no bali womba fyo bwino but. Bana lumango bali womba fyo bwino. Nomba na muima kiti kuchano tuwoyo, mune chano tuwoyo. Avena mirupi, avena nanikane, avena atinani, na bana Felix Mutati, banani aba. Na lui mapali vice president. Ndepo kero tuma report intelligence ile retaf. Uko abantu bare ipukunya. Bare venderera aka inde ichirema kuri ukumu venderera aka inde ichirema. Bare mukonkanti. Kufa vice president. Kuri ukufa vice president. Area shiri ko. Kuri area shija kufa vice president. But let me tell you this number. Antoine Kenny, UPND. All of you UPND, I want to make basically 3 points kuri ba UPND. Number one, nipadi ine issue ya vice president. Issue ya vice president, it is not an issue that you should be bringing to debate. It is not an issue that you should be bringing to campaign. Don't campaign for anyone to be vice president. Don't campaign for anyone to be vice president. Don't. Position. You are busy trying to talk to this one, trying to talk. Tuleo umfua. Some of the people, they are coming to me, they are saying, hey, what do you think of Felix Mutati? However, Felix Mutati, hey, shan. Hey, because number, hey, whatever. Somebody was telling me, hey, Felix, Mirupi, hey, whatever. Somebody again came up, hey, Musokotwane, hey, whatever. Lekeni, drop that nonsense of campaigning for vice president. The position of vice president is not a position up for campaign. It is not a position where you're going to put Hakainde Hichilema under pressure. And don't think that Hakainde Hichilema doesn't know that you're putting him under pressure. Don't think that Hakainde Hichilema doesn't know that you are trying to campaign for vice presidency. And I want to tell you, hey, my mother is calling. My mother is calling here. Not my, my mother. Listen to her. This one, she can call anytime. I have to pick the phone. Hello?
Are we alive, Sonny?
I'm live.
Because I'm following you on the YouTube.
I'm live, Mommy, and you are live. I've put you live on the program because for you, I have got no restriction. Yes. You have no restriction. You can call at any time and talk.
Yes, Sonny. Why are they campaigning? Me, I have my vice president. My vice president to be is Chilufya Tayali.
Well, no, Mommy, that's not.
He is away. He's not in the country. He should be the vice president. Let anyone here. Because he has stood for our president, even when things were so bad. When people were painting him with wrong things together with what was happening with the demise of our beloved elected president, like Balungu. You have always said the good things about our president. It is those people who stand for you in times like that. Zambians, please, if a person cannot be like Chilufya Tayali, what else? There is nothing my son is getting. I'm saying he's my son because I'm a mother. A mother is a woman is a mother of a nation. If he can stand for our president and be very firm, he has been insulted, he has been labeled things, but he says, I'm standing behind Hakainde Hichilema. If our president is hearing, I'm sure he's reserving him for something so good. Yes, let the vice president be Mr. Chilufya Tayali because he has opened his heart to the nation to say, I'm standing for him. What else hasn't it been done, said about our president, which is nothing, but it is him who has come up, even surpassing some of the ministers who are in the cabinet with our president. I have never heard any minister standing for our president the way Chilufya Tayali has done. So, my brothers and sisters, if you know what politics is true, it's not for children. Politics is to stand. I remember quote, one of the men during the UNIP used to say, if the spear has to go to President Kaunda, let it pass through me. This was Samson Mukande. And that man used to love President Kaunda. And now it is Chilufya Tayali standing for our beloved YHH, son of the soil. It is this time when people are so malicious, so many people are so evil. Look at the people who have stood for you during this time when they have been sneering the whole nation, the countries abroad, hearing these malicious painting them as if they are true. But Chilufya Tayali has said no. He has defended you. He has stood behind you. He has stood before you. If the spear comes to Hakainde, let it pass through me first. So if there is any vice president, if we are there thinking that because I'm in the cabinet and I'm known, me, I'm campaigning for him. Here in the diaspora, I'm campaigning for Chilufya Tayali. Because it's the person who stands for you in the hot waters who will stand for you in the ice.
Thank you, ma'am.
That is my contribution, Sunny. And I'm very, very, very positive and I'm very honest. If you ask the people I'm talking to, they will say she's very honest about it.
No,
We have
thank you.
been following you. We have seen nothing but honestly standing. And what are you getting? Nothing, my son. Nothing. You are standing there doing it up to this time. You're still talking about it. So what else do we want from a person who is honest like this? We want you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
Being
much.
outside the country doesn't mean that you are an evil person. Circumstances beyond your control. And we have opened up, and we have opened up. Me, you are the person who have come to be so mature in politics.
Yeah.
Politics, you have to know where you are standing at the right time, not just pante. Politics is not pante. Politics, you have to sit and analyze and assess and implement.
Yeah.
So, I end my story there, my son. Thank you very much for giving me this platform.
Thank you very much.
Let anyone come and insult me. Insult is the food of politics, but they must carry some weight. They must be positive, not just insulting because you like someone. If you take me on board, I'm very mature in politics. I was seasoned by the unique politicians. I'm the wife, a widow of Mr. Manda. I'm a politician. I will take you on board. Politics is not for insulting for nothing. Insult for a reason. Thank you, my son. May God bless you, Sonny. Keep on what you are doing. God will reward you immensely and mightily. That's my prayer. Amen.
Amen.
Reach
Thank
my
you.
family.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll do that. Thank you. Yeah. So I just allowed her. That is my mom that I've found, in this difficult time. In this difficult time, this woman has really been there for me. She calls me, she encourages me, she supports me. She's an old lady, but really her sacrifice, her support for me is immense, and I am exceedingly grateful to her. And that's why I allowed her to call. But for now, first of all, let me finish my points. I was saying I've got 3 points to the UPND, and the number one point I was talking about. The number one point I'm talking about people trying to campaign or to position themselves for the position of vice president. And I'm not saying this from without. Some people have been reaching out to me. Some people have been reaching out to different people. Some people have been crowding hakainde ichilema. Crowding hakainde ichilema. Apichirapa ekobadi. And hakainde ichilema cannot tell you to your faces. He can't tell you to your faces that please give me space. Allow me to choose. Allow me to breathe. Allow me to think about this. Allow Hakainde Ichilema, give Hakainde Ichilema the space. Na tumfwaka dokobati, you are crowding him. Mule chitao utuchawa, utushilingire. Mule seka nefishueme, ne? Nefishueme mwa seka. Apichiro koko mudi. Hakainde Ichilema doesn't want that. I've got this message. Let circulate it. Let those who are busy sniffing Hakainde Ichilema, busy. Abale seka, abale kirikiti. Hakainde Ichilema, give him space. He wants space. He will think through. He knows you. He has been with you for a long time when you were in opposition. Now you have been in government with him, some of you. But Hakainde Ichilema has been interacting with different people. And choosing a vice president is very important. It is a position that you need somebody to think through, not ukumupatikisha. Not ukumupatikisha, not ukumu, don't force Hakainde Ichilema. Don't let him choose, because vice president is a running mate. But let's face it, the person that they choose, like in this election, the person that they will be choosing is Hakainde Hichilema. It is not the vice president. So that nonsense of also some of you trying to come out to say, no, because Awabale Fumoku is coming from this region, whatever, Hakainde Hichilema has campaigned. Hakainde Hichilema is a definite president. Is a definite president. So tapadifia kwa mutampo kula isati yo I'm bringing Western province. No, I'm bringing Northern province. I'm bringing Katushinga and Central province. I'm bringing Southern province. Takurifia if you. Because some of you ukokine mulela ndati kwisa. You can't even go there and contest and win an election. You can't. You can't even go there and contest and win an election. You can't, some of you. So this nonsense to say, no, I'm bringing Northern province. I'm bringing Muchinga province. I am bringing Northwestern province. It tapadifia if you are pa. Tapadifia if there is nothing like that here. Hakainde Hichilema has already done his campaign. He has done well. So whoever is going to be chosen as the vice president is not going to be chosen as a vice president for him or her to bring votes. So cut that crap. Cut that crap of trying to play important. Hey, no, I'm bringing, no. You go there and contest and see. Hakainde Hichilema has done this. But he needs a vice president. That is our constitution. That is what is in our constitution. He needs a vice president. So allow him to choose who is going to be vice president, who is going to be his assistant, And then the next point is also that, vice president is very important, In case of anything, the person who is chosen as a running mate becomes president. A person who is chosen as vice president, in case of anything, God forbid, this person becomes president. So, Hakainde Hichilema needs to be very careful when he's choosing a vice president. He needs to be very careful. He needs to be very careful when he's choosing a vice president. It's not just a matter of choosing, Ninevo, nombani fuevo. Ni miumfuave ngina nawa mirumbula sana, nawa mirumbula. Nawa mirumbula, some of these names I've even mentioned them here. But take relax. What is important on this point on the issue of vice president, I'm telling you that the position of vice president is not a position for you to campaign. So don't campaign. Stop campaigning. Then number 2, the position of vice president allow Hakainde Hichilema to be free. Let us not tie Hakainde Hichilema. Some of you want to tie Hakainde Hichilema. You want to tie Hakainde Hichilema. No. Don't tie Hakainde Hichilema. Let Hakainde Hichilema choose. Let Hakainde Hichilema be free to choose who's going to be vice president. Let him be free, please. Let him be free. Don't pressure Hakainde Hichilema in any way. Number 3, don't crowd Hakainde Hichilema. Mune amkumo tuchawo kuli Hakainde Hichilema. Let me switch on my aircon. Mule chitoto chawa too much. Utu chawa mule monekela. Don't think that Hakainde Hichilema is foolish. He can't see. He can see. And don't think the people around can't see. They can see. They can see. Not if you stop campaigning. That's why my mother is saying, if they are campaigning, even me, then I'm going to start campaigning for you. She's not saying I should be vice president, no. She's not saying that I should be vice president. She's simply saying what my mother said in the first caller. She's basically saying, let them stop campaigning. Because if they are campaigning, even me, I've got my preference. I've got you. I prefer you. Another one will say, I'll prefer you. Then division is going to happen. We are going to go in an election, with these mixed feelings. We want all the votes. We want all the votes. So we don't want these issues. We don't want to create emotions. We don't want to create some division around the vice president. We don't want it. We don't want it. There should be no need for a situation where you create division because you are campaigning for vice presidency. And don't even bring it to me. Me, I'm not campaigning for anyone. I am not campaigning for anyone. I will never come here and campaign to say this one should be vice president. No. The only thing I will keep emphasizing is that leave it to President Hakainde Hichilema. Leave it to President Hakainde Hichilema. Let him choose whoever and we should support him. That is my point. The next point is ayama intra-party elections. I know some of you are not happy. Others have reached out to me complaining about the intra-party elections. But look, one thing that you have to understand is this. It is better to be in power than to be in opposition. Learn from what happened to PF. Learn from what happened to PF. Don't bring in your frustration in whichever way. Whatever frustration, whatever you are not happy about anything. If you are part of UPND, I am telling you tonight, it doesn't matter where you are, whatever frustration you have, I can assure you, don't bring out your frustration like this fool. Patrick Tembo. This guy that they have been using. This guy was been hopping from one place to the other like a fly. Don't go that route. It is okay for you to just belong to the ruling party. It is okay. Let me tell you, I can assure you, you are better off just aligning yourself to the ruling party than to go away. No matter what frustration you are going through, don't go out there and start expressing those frustrations. Don't go out there and start recruiting people against the UPND. I can tell you, I will tell you 1,000 times. I have seen it. I have learnt it. You are better off aligning yourself with the ruling party. Especially if you have been a member all along. This is not a time for you to jump ship. Ukachula pofie. Muma politics, ingira muma politics. Wonse tulira muma politics. Not if musaba that tayari mshani wadi. Wonse tulira muma politics. All those who are in politics, badira muma politics. And some of them are even worse off than me. Some of them are even worse off than me. Because at least some of them ma politics it's difficult to come out and really stand on your own. This is not a time to jump ship. This is not a time to express your frustration. Deal with those frustrations. Deal with them within yourself and keep campaigning for UPND. Keep campaigning for UPND. Let President Hakainde Hichilema go through. Let the whatever members of parliament go through. I've seen utuma videos tumbyutule fuma. Vananyuko, shani. I was watching Kambia Kabena Mulenga. Mulenga, vale start attacking Twankane ba Jack Mwimbu. Ba Jack Mwimbu tapale fomudi. Ba Jack Mwimbu kutumwa Lusaka elections. You don't need that by youth by UPND. You don't need that. This is not a time. This is not a time. If you start talking like that, you will reduce on the votes. We want all the votes. We want all the votes. Hakainde Hichilema cannot lose an election. But look, we want also members of parliament. We want mayors. We want council chairpersons. We want councillors. A ruling party should not just go with a president. A president needs people to work with. So don't weaken people. Don't weaken people. This is why I have been reluctant, to campaign for aspiring MPs in constituencies where there is a UPND. There is already a UPND. MP or whatever. Now you are busy. You are campaigning. What are you doing? What are you doing? I hope this issue can be resolved by the Secretariat. I hope the Secretariat will come up with a policy to reduce on this friction. We don't need this friction where, there is already a UPND member of parliament and he has expressed or she has expressed desire to recontest. We don't need that. We don't need that. Can we find a way of managing this situation? Can we find a way of managing this situation as soon as possible? We are not, no chance, he's going to win. My challenge is the continuity of members of parliament. That is my challenge. That is my issue. Like what is happening in Dola Centro. Against the Frank Tayali. Do a Joseph something. I mean, there are a number of situations. I am saying, please, can we manage this situation? By UPND structures, can we manage this? UPND Secretariat, can you please quickly handle this situation before we start frustrating people? We don't need this. Can we quickly get into that? I mean, the convention is coming up immediately, or maybe convention there should be a directive on how members of the UPND members should be aspiring for leadership, because it is going to create a bit of a problem. It is going to to divide. We can't afford to divide people. We can't afford to divide people. UMP, Kukabenama independent, Shani. We need a directive. We need a guidance. We need guidance on this matter so that at least we reduce on hemorrhaging, we reduce on conflicts. We reduce on conflicts. But to all of you who are members of UPND, I am really encouraging you that you unite. Because if you fall out, it will be difficult for you. This is not a time to fall out. This is not a time to fall out. This is the time that you're supposed to be united with the party and make sure the party comes out strong. We know for sure Hakainde Hichilema is winning. My issue is we need also, MPs. We need mayors. We need council chairpersons. We need councillors. To do that, there must be unity. There must be unity to make sure that we have people. Hakainde Hichilema have people to work with. So essentially, I think I'm going to end on that note. I'm going to end on that note. Now, I just wanted to tell those of you, convention, you don't know politics. Some of the things that which have got no business, you had no business with the UPND convention. It's happening anyway. Others are raising, no, to them, whatever. Those are all UPND internal matters. They can choose. Like they are going for the convention. If they want, they can even change some of the constitutional clauses. They can change them. It is their constitution. It is their constitution. So you are wasting your time. Beverly, chair, atinani uyu kalalampanga, jeje banda, jeje banda, garin kombo kuisa. You don't know politics. ama politics, you cannot mess around with Hakainde Hichilema at this point in time. Hakainde Hichilema is strong. And indeed, he's not just strong because he's a dictator or whatever. No, he's strong because he has delivered. And he's winning this election, whether you like it or not. All those, machinations you have, all those imaginations that you have, that Hakainde Hichilema is going to lose, the people. Which people? Which people? Which people are you talking about? Which candidate is known beyond Lusaka? Even pa social media mulefiro kuisura, pa social media pangani basi. Ama bases yenu pa social media, yarefiro kuisura pa social media. And yet you are contesting as president. But you cannot even garner numbers on social media. You are not even known. Na mfepa chiawa para tapari umishibe. Tapari umishibe. Kusi uyunji tapari ukuishibe. Iteji ape pifye. Not even far away. They don't know you. How can you win an election? How can you win an election? Ama election nako atibakuisha kwa Blonga. Ama election nako atibakuisha pa town center. Ngo apita pa town center. Atiyo ale win ama elections we. But some of you, not even mukalinga. Some of these leaders that you are saying waka wina, mukalinga fye, mukamutwale mukalinga. Tell me one presidential candidate. Oh, mwingatwala mukalinga lenda, abantu bamukunga, uyo. One. This is the test and then ipela. Mukalinga, just mukalinga. Waenda kufuma para nikani. Paka kalinga clinic. Waenda kuisa fumina kula nikani kula Kamloops. Ukenda kove panshi. Nibana nibaka kuishiba, tapala baka kuishiba, mukalinga. Mukalinga taba kuishibe. Ero yo ise that yo win my elections. Tapali win my elections. Tapali. Lusaka, you can't manage to, excite people. What about ukutari kumbyuku? Mumishumu, shan. Munamona ma chopper esa my elections. Do you see how many choppers come? Do you see how people move around? Tamwa endapo. Tapali oko mwafika. Kutuma win my elections. Lekeni ukwangala. Anyway, you can now call in. You can now start calling in. So, to my points on, I hope not to win. Even then, to help. That's how I help the country. Because what I tell you here, it helps you to plan. Whether you are in business, whether you panchito, whether ule tawakwate nchito, whether you market, ufile waishwe chalo chile ya kuisa, you must know where the country is going. And so far, the country is still around Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema is the main man. UPND is still very strong. Don't even doubt about it. Don't even doubt about it. UPND is still very strong. UPND is winning this year's elections. Bale winner, no matter what, bale winner. But I am putting a caution that the position of vice president is not a position for you to start campaigning. We don't have to divide people on the issue of on the position of vice president. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali, Musha.
Winner from Ghana.
Okay. Some observations, yeah. I followed very closely nomination of our president. At a certain point, there was local awkward when the vice president was called to make a speech. Then even before that, our president, we have to take part on our able vice president and that they didn't give dig deeper in the issue. And even my vice president, and I tell you something, you could even tell that there is a certain tension concerning this issue. Then the other thing, I don't know if you watched that interview with the poster of that man threatening our president. If he falls in, I'll do something because we've been doing clandestine operations in the background. That alone is a huge threat when someone, a member of the UPND, says that thing. What's the point in that thing?
Listen, at a member of the UPND. UPND is a big political party. Why are you insisting? Why are people, I'm just taking opportunity of your question to talk about that man. That man, Namupangasana, co-opposition. He is very famous, co-opposition. Hey, member of the UPND. UPND is a big party. UPND does not surround one person, not even Hakainde Hichilema. UPND is a party for so many members. So I don't understand why people are emphasizing on this one person. Who is that one? And you are talking about, this is not like a situation of a PF, about more opposition. We are talking about the ruling party. A ruling party Mtuandi, for you to move the UPND, to move the ruling party. Partly. So don't pay attention to that guy. Those who are paying attention to that guy, they are wishful thinkers. They wish that man had the balls that he's trying to claim that he has. That guy has no balls whatsoever. That guy is surviving at the mercy of the good political attitude of the UPND. Otherwise, that guy cannot go anywhere. He cannot go anywhere. We should thank the UPND that they are even entertaining him. They are even allowing him to go whatever. That guy is nothing. Nilu inshuria wakuma fempi chapwa. Tapani is nothing. So don't even pay attention to that guy. If you are a serious politician, unless you are not a serious politician, you are a wishful thinker. Then you imagine that guy could attention UPND. Could attention UPND at this point in time as an individual? Udia. Na beoti na matorosha ayajujuka. Ati?
Atina wamutereka sana for him to even go that far.
Na mamuleka vie, ulia. Imuna na matoroshi na wachita ntwanikane kwati bale yamkushana nanikane bale yamkushana pepe kale. Ewe ngachita ntwanikane ewe ngatensha UPND bale. Imwe. Tapali ofwadi ulia. Na bale mpera attention. Ni ba opposition, they are hoping that something would happen. That's why they were trying to agitate Garing Combo. They were trying to shan. But UPND, you cannot shake UPND at this point in time. Nobody can.
Sure.
And on the issue of the vice president, your observations are valid actually. There are already people, you could see, there are, but you not to worry, but because many people come to me to say these things. So, could you more to worry, but Tapadioko Valea, let Hakainde Hichilema decide by himself. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Am I already on the program?
Yes, you are, sir.
Oh, yes, Mr. Tayali. My name is Kangwa, Nero Musakanya. I know that Tayali, I think, in Wabululu like you. So I just wanted to contribute that what you are saying is sensible. And otherwise, you know what? When you win somehow, I'm behind your back, bro. And anyway, they to me na UK.
Okay.
So I always follow you. I know you're my older brother from Chifubu there, Pamozi Walishwa Fefubana, Papandola Kansenshi, but you know, I just love the way that even Mama and it's Sunday, bro, and you have a Catholic now, but my never become like a spirit. So I'm supporting you, you know, whatever you're saying, bro.
Thank you. Natotela sana. Thank you. Thank you. Vapita nkando tayari nimbwa. Finish na rufyanya. Finish na rufyanya. Finish na rufyanya pakati munje vati tayari nimbwa. Ifo ndeme va fishing kapa. Chile mikalipa. But if ndeme va fishing haka inde chilema ale wina my elections aya. Tapari candidate wenu. Tapari candidate. Ngamulefu aya kutinambo kubapitamu amashina banani tapari. Tapari uinga wina haka inde ichilema tapari. No one is popular to really even get ama votes ayarondoloka. No one is popular. Tapari. Then, position you have vice president, it is not a position for you to campaign. Don't campaign for the position of vice president. Don't campaign for anyone. Disengage on that debate. Disengage. Stop that campaign of whatever. No, stop. Tapari. Lekeni. And don't crowd Haka in the Ichilima. Allow Haka in the Ichilima to freely choose who is going to be his running mate. Allow Haka in the Ichilima to do that. Whatever frustration that you may have, as a UPND member, this is not the time for you to get frustrated and start doing whatever. No, stop it. Reduce on creating division on those who are already in positions. And I'm hoping that the Secretariat can come in to put order on this. Even when we had UNIP was a one-party state. And so people were campaigning against each other. But even then, there was order. There was order. There was a time when people would come up and campaign against each other. Not what is happening now. Tafuwemi. Hello?
Hello.
Precious. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, Precious.
Okay. Yeah, let me contribute. You know, sometimes when you talk, I always laugh. You have so much confidence that President Wakanda Chema is winning. You know, I fail to understand why, but from UPND they are scared to challenge him. Because the President Wakanda Chema is not unopposed, and that's the truth. That man, you can oppose him because one, he failed to do a lot of things. So now they are saying that he is eligible to contest this 2026. But again, the judgment of their government said that Walungwe was not eligible to contest 2026. So how did he win against the person who was not eligible? Because Walungwe was eligible in 2021, but he denied that. Meaning, even him was ruling illegal. So because Walungwe was a losing candidate, and in 2021, he contested, and back in the Chilema, you won against Walungwe. You see, right? So now, 2026, is saying that Walungwe is not eligible. How? Because a losing candidate, he has the right to contest. So now some pressing us, they don't see all this. Them, they just know how to press. But anyway, we wish them good luck because since he is insisting to contest again as a presidential candidate in UPND, there is no problem. When he goes in prison, they will have no president. That will be the end of UPND because they are all cowards. They are scared, including the same people you are busy saying, hey, they should not challenge him. They are all cowards because if they are brave, they should challenge him. So that when he goes to face these claims, at least one of the person can reach the man and be the president of UPND. Maybe him he can work than him, because him he has failed. He failed to expose criminals who was gassing innocent Zambians. He failed to stop the criminality which is happening in our country. Right now we were watching those officers who was recruited. So can you say that he's not an opposed? Anyway, thank you very much. That's what I wanted to contribute. Bye-bye. Good luck for them.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, even Precious brings points. Even Precious brings points. That's why I allow everyone. There is this issue that has been a talk by so many people on this issue of recruitment. Shani, they are talking. Fimwe fin tuna mwishba nanguma politics fimwe fin tuku ibwera mofi so mulelanda so umwalalanda elo chibeshani you are talking. Some of these things, they are useless even when you talk. You are complaining padi balawach recruit. You are complaining because you are not one of them. If you are one of them, would you be complaining? If your child was one of them, would you be complaining? If your niece or your nephew was one of them, would you be complaining? Corruption or favors, let me say favors, yala kalipa when they are not on you. But when you are the beneficiary, you keep quiet. Even for those people, they are Zambians. As long as they are Zambians, I've got no issue. Let them go and save. That's all. Hey, hello?
Hello, Chungwa.
Hey, I'm quiet.
Now, let's contribute to Precious.
Hey.
What Precious, Chisuma Arikamama politics. No more Washia, Ariva naive, son, Tala Kulasana politics. Chisma are pushing, but after Palevo, Alexander, because we know start to start you at president at H. Staka, Nishi no position was because of Russia, woman and Netflix sticker, Mucharo woman, because Nakumunto in a voter, I know Stanga to Armusho.
Yes,
President taught me she went number Ena, Padiali, because the Alison naive. Not quite emotional, son. So, if you have one bit of you talk about the Arista graduate. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good evening to Batari. This is me. I'm calling from Doke Township here in Zambia.
Yes, please.
Once again, thank you so much for giving enough time to Precious. That is the only way to silence our sister. Having said that, President Hakainde Hichilema is headed for a landslide victory in this year's elections, more than the votes that he got in 2021. Not because the elections will be rigged, no. The man has just worked and worked hard for this country, Zambia, and he deserves a second term of office. Hence, I am humbly appealing and requesting my fellow citizens to be part of the winning team for President Hakainde Hichilema. Don't waste your precious time, not precious, but don't waste your precious time to be with the opposition like Fred Mumembe, who has taken over from Marukula. If you listen to Fred Mumembe, most of the time he is talking about Edgar Lungu. He has no issues, serious issues to tell the Zambian people. As for Hari Kalaba, there is a war in the Middle East. Most of the leaders are looking forward on how to end the war there. Kalaba decided to write a letter to the international community. Are you telling me that he is a serious person? Do you think that he can be voted into office like that? I don't think so. Anyway, thank you so much for giving me this rare opportunity.
Thank you.
Stay away.
Thank you. Thank you. So the issue of Balawaka Pokola, I'm insisting. For me, as long as they employ the Zambians, I've got no issue. If you are covered here, it is because the people that you wanted to be employed, they have not been employed. But they cannot employ everyone. They cannot employ everyone. You know? No. You need to allow. Ikesana imbi recruitment. Mukengila. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are a good politician.
Thank you.
You allow everyone to participate. Leader is talking about not what you are aware. However, tell part no one this meeting and because this
The line is not very good. The line is not very good. Maybe call again. The line is not very good. We can hardly hear. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
My name is Maurice. I'm calling from the United Kingdom.
Yes, please.
First of all, I want to begin by appreciating the work that you are doing. And I wish that the UPND can see what you are doing. You are doing a very great job, to be honest, which even some of the UPND members are actually not doing. So, Mr. Tayali. Now, my comment is just about on the remarks by Precious, and I just want to relate it to the opposition. I'm just wondering, you know, Precious is one of those opposition people that want to just see, you know, to be seen to have commented, to be seen that they are against something, even when they don't want, even when they don't actually make sense, because the narrative she was trying to portray about Hakainde Chilema and Eddie Garungu not being eligible, I don't know how she's applying.
even the connection, I didn't see.
You know, see, I was wondering if the court said the Eddie Garungu was not eligible, does it mean everyone who contested in that election is not eligible? I don't know.
No, some of those issues.
Unfortunately, Mr. Tayali, that's how most of our opposition leaders behave. They just want to be against everything. They want to be seen to be against even when they are making sense. Otherwise, I mean, there's nothing to talk about here. Really, to be honest, Hakainde Chilema is headed for landslide victory. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Indeed, Hakainde Chilema is going to win with more votes than before. This one is a land. It's more than 80%. Hello? Hello? Yes.
I'm Mr. Chingumbi calling from Lusaka. Mr. President, President Hakainde Chilema, the level of leadership is sana pamulu. So chindeke some kuwaringa sana yana kana tundenya. Because next president ukesa ponumba. Hata wani nani? Ni echechi kutale perfume ya MP no. Enquai. Because our opposition leaders have party statement to put some of precious. It's so worrisome because it's so emotional. Point signal, so please keep kusha sensitize it alo fini kula apela ku proper information that awa kwetama wrong narratives vale umva kwetama tui vale umva washiketa awatui yachi yavo president akaenda ichimba wamuyayaya 2026 and beyond. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Vatayali, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Fine, this is Innocent calling from Kiswe.
Yes.
I just want to comment on the Precious. The Precious should learn to analyze things. Maybe she can be a direct beneficiary of free education so that she can learn. Because what she's saying, she's contrary. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean because you're in the opposition or supporting opposition, your job is just to oppose anything. No. She's going to mislead other people.
Yeah. No.
Because she can't say that HH is not the one who should expose those corrupt people is saying. What is the law of the law enforcement agencies, the police, the DEC? If it has evidence of people who are corrupt, they shall go and report. Simple as that. So please advise the patients to enroll. There's free education. And also says you can learn something from, is it civic education?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali.
Yes.
Am I live on the program?
Yes, you are.
Yes. I just like to congratulate the UPND for the choosing the president to go unopposed. However, I chose to differ on the issue of recruitment from the comment that you gave. It is true, not everyone can be employed, but it is also important that the due process is followed. Even if you know, for example, who are going to be there and what party, if you didn't advertise, it's better to just train them also silently.
Hey,
don't tell anyone.
Listen, let me take advantage of putting this across. You know, in a democracy, sometimes we become so entitled to things that we are not even so competent. We are not even so competent, but just because of democracy, we talk too much, and we talk like as if we know. The recruitment of the police is in the hands of the police. Tell me which law which tells the police that the police, when they are recruiting, they should advertise. Which law?
No, there's no law.
Yeah.
There's no law.
It is, listen, it is the security. Listen. It is a security. Police is part of a security wing. Police is part of the security wing. And at different times, depending on different people, on the people that they want. Because when they are employing Vakapokola, sometimes there is a specific need. And depending on how the people that they want, then what they need, they will come up with a method on how they are going to recruit. So this entitlement that you have, everyone following the procedure. Which procedure? Which procedure are you talking about?
I agree with you, but I also understand that there are other security wings where they don't even publish names who are being employed.
Even Vakapokola, they can do that. But
but the thing is, the moment they published the names, it means it was something that was supposed to be done for everyone, like everyone was
No. That logic is the same logic. I am a logic mulela ndapo kudi precious. By the fact that because they publish the names so that those who have been selected, they need to report. They need to report to police for training. But how they selected and whatever they did, the police have got a right on how they should employ, depending on what they want to achieve. And once they have selected the names, there is nothing wrong in putting up the names to inform people to say, come for training. just because of democracy. Democracy, you become expert. Now, you want even to advise now the Inspector General on how he should recruit his people. No, forget it. Akaka entitlement mufuniepo. He professionalism mwako hata we expert. Uli onse ni expert. That's why na pressures apana ni expert. Pali eligibility. Ni expert. Uli onse ni expert. Uli onse ni expert. Aona imwe. Bale ke ni bakapokola nawe shofu bale extend have got different ways in which bakapokola employ people. This is a fact. It's not only one way. It's not only one way. So the way that they used, this is what was best according to the positions that they want to fill up. So if you no, democracy for in Japan sometimes that democracy it's retrogressive because everyone is an expert. Everyone is an expert. Hey. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Yes, magombe nungu.
Mkama gombe.
Mkwai. Awe. Na protera inde today following a program at least we are getting something from you. I'm sure you remember patino bafire batekanya akusala vice president not bambo kula chini no kambe poye chanya
aho mwandi nabachitamu abantu aba bali shani hakainde chile malefra nokupema nomba hakainde chile malefra nokupema bali bapichiro ukoko bali imwe No, thank you. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, I would also like to add my voice on the issue of the police recruitment. Okay, I want to agree with most of the things that you have said in terms of like the way you have responded to the other guy. I think we might have been taking advantage of democracy. That is very true. I agree with you. But the issue for me, my concern is a lot of people, they don't understand what, like the way you have explained. The majority of our Zambian people, they don't understand that. And what the UPND should have done, to be honest, the way they selected those guys privately, they have their contact and everything. Even when they beat them, they should have called them privately. You know, we have selected you, come and get the training. Because
wait a minute. It has not backfired. You people, whatever method they used to recruit, this was an announcement to tell everyone. I mean, do you know what it takes for you to start calling 3,000 people? It is too much. That's why they had to use what was available. Even, okay, if they are trained, are they going to work in secrecy? Are they going to work in secrecy?
No.
You are equally the same. You just want to make an issue. In African, I don't even want it on my platform. If you, even yourself, if you were employed, you would have been happy. You are just complaining just because you want to find something negative. What Wakapokola did is according to their procedure. There is no law that they broke. There is no law. And even advertising, it's good. What they did is good. They wanted everybody to report. So there is nothing wrong. Chapter closed. Let's talk about something else.
I respect your opinion, Mr. Tayali.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else. But then, Kwisa ala imwe kabia nyuko. They employed. That's the method that they chose, and that is the method that they chose to reach out to everyone. There is nothing wrong. If you have got anything wrong, go to police, go kunanikane court, go and sue Akapokola. Hello?
Mr. Tayali, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you? No, we appreciate you for the good works that you are doing. Yeah, to add on what you are saying on the issue of recruitment, you know, every year they do recruitment. So you'll find that they already have a lot of applications which are sitting there. So there would not be any need of advertising when there are a lot of letters pending. So I don't think there is a problem.
There is no problem. There is no problem. People are just making an issue because, like you have rightly said, when they advertise for applications, there are so many applications that come, and they only pick some they remain. Next time they want to employ, they can choose to pick those applications that came earlier, and they choose from there. What is wrong? What is wrong?
There's nothing wrong.
People just want to make issue. Just to make an issue. Police recruitment. It was done anyway. Are you telling me all those can be relatives of the police? Because what you are trying to say is that no, they chose their relatives. Can all those be relatives of the police? Can bafulishana imwe? Landeni kofimbi. Some of these, that's why our opposition is very weak. That's why we fail like this. How can the will always be shining? Because you bring up non-issues. Kuleta my issues, proper. Not here. No. They shouldn't have advertised it. They shouldn't have brought it in the paper. Chave. Ero chiveshani, okay. Ero chiveshani. Nave vengishenchito. Ero chiveshani. Now vengishenchito. They are going to start training. Now vengishenchito. They are Zambians. What is wrong with that? Kanofinga ni wewe. Some of you some of these people who are talking, who were even in power. You did a lot of corruption. You employed a lot of people that were not even qualified. You employed them. But today you are busy making noise about Wakapokola. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm quiet. Can you imagine? Mazambians.
It's okay. And then pressures in the end of the pressures. Our pressures are politicians are my son. No man, but we never understand the thing before Tabarasiran, the Bafwai, the Raish, whatever on the point of your panda says, the Bafwatch people, one question of what our politician was in son. Ukraine here. We can put punch and the namwana UPND Chilufya Tayali bomba twapapata sana mikabala ntoro letina tumisha tumasa kufanya kampeni mwanzo Zambia mikabala ronto bale bomba ikulu kufire preto kera kwa bantu muntu ngabomba twalele show kutasa bafwe ni mikabala batahari siya imashi ya mchwata kwe
natotera muntu natotera hello. Hello. Yes.
Yeah, Nebo James Santa. Yeah. From the USA. And that's an Ingala you know, he programmed the Mukonga San. I really want to appreciate you. That's the first thing. He called me. They don't have the knowledge, you know, about this politics. So, me, I just thank God that, you know, it's like God just did everything deliberate for your, you know, like He just brought you for this time
You know, he just brought you at such a time as this for this reason, so that the African star, you know, but that man you come out or exile, exile for nothing, no. Because when you look at your president right age, no one can compare. The standards that he has put that man, you know, they are so high. When you look at the opposition, there is no one who you can compare with HH. And when you look at even the atmosphere, there is no wind of change. Bakalamba. And if you are in the recruitment, you know, they're just bitter for nothing. You know, they're just bitter. They're bitter more especially when they have a new opposition, because they were eating, you know. They can't just accept that, no, things have changed. Now we have got a sober president. And that is the truth. And no one can remove that away from him. You see, me, I really appreciate you, Uncle Dad. Keep on doing what you are doing. We are here, we are supporting you, and things are going to be all right anytime soon.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah.
We are behind you, we are praying for you. Yeah, keep on teaching people about how politics works, how politics move. Abantu abengi bali ba blind, they don't know how politics are. So I really appreciate you, Uncle Tayali. Yeah, keep on doing the great job that you're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello?
This is what I don't like. These praise singers, every time when they talk, they want to involve me in their stupidity. Me, when I talk, I speak my mind. I speak what I know. Even them, when they come on your platform, they should give their views, not now to start judging me.
Precious.
Talking about precious. Please leave me alone. I don't want, when I went to prison, I went alone. You was not there. And me, I'm fighting for what is right. Can you stop mistreating me in this manner nonsense? Why do you always want to talk about me all the time? Precious. Am I your child? Why can't you just speak your mind? I speak my mind too. This is what I don't want. But President Wakande Chema what he's doing is not doing what is right. Every time when they employ my police officers, they always put...
Yeah. I think let's just end there. Let's end there. Let's end there. Naleka. We are going to end there. I'm going to end here for now. Good night, Mwebantu. Good night.